Now from a rainy Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to the day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs? To have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Here's Addison Russell, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. The 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall and he can just walk into second base.
The next Cub up, Nicholas Cabrera, and a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores, and a relay home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened. So coming to the plate, King, Bishop. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. So, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, 7-3 on their last homestand. Anytime you win 7 out of 10 ball games, you are feeling super confident right now. They know they travel well. Their fans are going to come out on the road without question. Let's see if that fires them up to continue this hot stretch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Striding in, King, Bishop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And there's ball 2 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Man, you smoked it.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kevin Templeton.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Now at the plate, Alfonso Cisneros. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pulled high in the air out to left field. De La Rosa has a play. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado. They still find themselves down 6-0. Coming to the plate now, King Bishop. He singled his last time up.
King Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Fouled off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Very weakly on the ground. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So in now for Chicago, Nicholas Cabrera.
Center fielder.
The 1-1.
Cabrera.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop moves over. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in now, King Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Into the gap in left center. This is down, and it'll hit for the wall. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 Cub error, and no one left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 7-3.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Chicago Cubs jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the... Harold Page gets the start for Colorado in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road? Digging in, Greg Bird, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Greg Bird.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate. Currently leading the National League in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Dero. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Kevin Templeton.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He finished last season with the most home runs in the major leagues. He won the Major League home run title. He can put a ball into orbit when he catches it, and I hope he catches one in this game.
Now in the box, Alfonso Cisneros. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Cisneros.
Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding into the box, Miguel Sandoval, and the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Second inning upcoming. Stepping up now, Nick Williams. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fontana stands at second with 2 gone. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 196 for his career, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
King Bishop.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Runner at second here with one man out. To 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Number 5, Kevin Templeton.
The 1-1 home. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Stepping into the box, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Here's the first pitch to him. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that. So digging in now, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with the 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. High pop up. Davis is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Nicholas Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Cabrera.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman, Ian.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Bishop looking up.
1-1-1-1.
And it's gone as they add still another.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show18. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
So a big moment here, and standing in, King Bishop. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. De La Rosa shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 6-4 the outcome today. The Cubbies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito with his afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Ralph Helms. The Louisiana-born left-hander will get the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better.
Hold that thought, though. This ball's hammered to deep center field. Back at the wall, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run here in the early going as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Digging in the switch hitter, King Bishop. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category. Here's the first pitch to him. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, he's digging for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our ShowTrack technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Batting fourth.
In now for Colorado, Kevin Templeton. Yesterday, he really carried the team as he drove in 3 of the team's 4 runs. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Danger of the next Cub up, Greg Bird. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells.
Here's Addison Russell.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bishop on the move. 2 gone. Striding in once again, King Bishop. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, King Bishop. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. Smith is off of first with 2 away. Two and one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high. Up into the rooftop area. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Digging in and looking for more, Nicholas Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center.
Smith in pursuit.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big...
Trying to pick things up where he left off, King Bishop. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Great check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And gone up into the second deck.
They still have the bottom of the 9th to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice knowing you've got some room for error. Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great.
On a dry summer night in the Rocky Mountains, MLB Network comes at you live from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week. Francis Martes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
Guys, the Swinging Friars, as they take the field here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, Dero, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch.
Digging in now for San Diego, Cam Gallagher. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, that grounder got him. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Douglas Favre. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bishop sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Relay. 2-2-2.
And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Antonio Manuel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is Smith. Into the bleachers and gone.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure.
Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them. Striding in for the Rockies, King Bishop. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's more than a mile high. Up into the rooftop area. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Showtrack, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlton Fink. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bishop giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Antonio Manuel comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
Ready for another shot now, Manuel Margot.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air to center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Ready once again, King. Bishop comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Five runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
So coming to the plate, King Bishop.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Norman Fay.
Norman Fay.
High in the air out to center field. Bishop is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a 1-run game. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front 8-7. Now at the plate, King Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Smith over at second. Bishop at first, one gone. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field.
Come on, get down.
Now a long throw to third. And he's in safely at third. As a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Alfonso Cisneros.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it. Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Colorado Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Jason Gill claims the win out of the pen, his first. Travis Brenner earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 10 runs, 12 hits, 1 error.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week. Keuri Mea gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward third. Jones has it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Still no score. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryder Jones. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Cut hold.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him.
At the plate, King Bishop.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And on 0-2, he misses with a fast.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. We played 3. Next to the plate for the Padres, Carlton Fink. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop has a play. He's got it 1 away. At the plate, King. Bishop, he'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
And the payoff pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Stepping into the box, Marco Hernandez. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Marco Hernandez.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Margot's on the move.
Take a turn. Look.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Into the box, Mookie Betts, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in, King. Bishop. He singled his last time up.
Center fielder, King Bishop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home. Misses for the 2nd ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, I bet the manager breathed a sigh of relief when he saw he wasn't hurt that badly. The last thing they can afford to lose is a guy like that for any length of time.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch to secure this win.
And tonight's final. From the corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Walker Buehler starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Bishop coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3.
At the plate, King Bishop, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First offering on its way. Grounded foul. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Popped him up. Gallagher is there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Ryder Jones. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back to center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result?
Ready now, Carlton Fink. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Bishop on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. We'll move on. In now, Norman Fay. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Settling in now, King. Bishop, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Wade rounds third and is digging for the plate. And it's not in time. He's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Kevin Templeton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fay is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Alfonso Cisneros. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. That's popped up. Fink calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, Miguel Sandoval. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So striding forward now, Nico Goodrum.
Right fielder, Nico Goodrum.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is down for extra bases. And with two out, this might get them both home. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Digging in, King. Bishop 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Margot is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in now, Cam Gallagher. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bishop is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for San Diego. Stepping in, King. Bishop. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball one. On the season, Bishop is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of, so if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Killed that thing, that a boy.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
So stepping in, Kevin Templeton.
First baseman, Kevin Templeton.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, into the bleachers, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, some lessons have to be learned the hard way, like right here. The youngster serves up a 4-seamer, but it's straight as a rope. The hitter's eyes get as big as saucers, and he crushes it out of here. I doubt he'll serve up another 4-seamer.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop, Carlos Ladera.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think.
Standing in, King Bishop. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and he fouls this one off. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Here it comes, 0-2, and it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Curveball that time, not even close.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Mookie Betts.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Bishop ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Rockies took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Walker Buehler with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Joe Musgrove gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all 4. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys, definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well, both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
The 1-1. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes, or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Digging in to try it again, King Bishop. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Rodriguez ranging back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game. And the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there was a saying going around.
Digging in and looking for more. King Bishop already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Very rarely, Matt, do you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
0-1 the count. Oh-1, here it comes. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. 3-run home run down the line in right. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Shaw. He singled his last time up. Perez stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is after it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Eddie Aparicio. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the 1st out. Ready once again, Joey Wendell. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Joey Wendell.
The 1-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Hey, eat it. Cut it right there.
And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batters.
King. Bishop will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Three-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here it is on 3-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding in for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Right fielder number 20, Eduardo Castro.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bishop racing back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Chris Perez. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We've played 8 full. Rockies lead this one 11-6. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show. Brett Batista enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now for Colorado, King Bishop, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball high and inside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Shaw arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Four wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
11-6 the final score in this ball game. The Rockies put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Harold Page notches his 3rd win of the year. Joe Musgrove permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 11 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.
From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it comes your way next. Delman Pendergast gets the ball for Miami in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Digging in, the switch hitter, King Bishop. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Hero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
2-2 the count. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Ready with another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Digging in for his second at bat, King Bishop. He got called out on strikes his last time through. He's set, and the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit in the air to center field. Rivera moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rockies lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bryce Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 11.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2.
Eat it. No runner, no runner.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we show you the Marlins leaders in that category, you can see his total is good for 3rd best on the ball club. Up next for Miami, Martin Alfaro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around 3rd. He will score, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
Digging in once again, King. Bishop 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
King Bishop.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Bishop is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Pena over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bryce Pena. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center.
2. Relay. 2.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score. Ready for another shot now. King Bishop, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
King Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
The 2-1 home is a slider taken for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
Ready to take his hacks again, King Bishop, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make a match.
Pick up the ball right here on the bat.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. They'll add a big insurance run here as the runner scores from second. Now he's safe at second as a run will score on the play as well.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Rockies 8 and the Marlins 6.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. Colorado came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Fernando Batista claims the win out of the pen, his first. Travis Brenner records the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies: 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
Afternoon, Marlins Park in Miami, Florida. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. The Rockies have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Rico Machado gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Now at the plate, King Bishop. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Machado, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Just starting things out here in South Florida. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Templeton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a snap move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. There's ball 4. Stepping in, Miguel Sandoval. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line.
Score!
Scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Stepping up now, Chris Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Perez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0-for-12, 0-for-15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves.
Leading off the inning, King Bishop, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Rockies have made this a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Ready for another chance, King Bishop.
The center fielder, King Bishop.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. The 1-1 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top. 3-1. Digging in, King Bishop, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And a ball 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Another full count pitch on its way. Fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Kevin Templeton. He singled his last time up.
Dig!
Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ready now for the Marlins, Alexi Rivera.
Shortstop, Alexi Rivera.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Goodrum is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still trail it here 4-3. Standing in, King Bishop. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
King Bishop.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Templeton.
Kevin Templeton.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Shaw sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Colorado, and it remains 5-3.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Rockies pick up win number 20 on the year. James Yang earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Travis Brenner wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that's it.